Should I? Should I share uninspiring stories? This is not good for students. So, when I went to the university, when I finished my school, I decided not to go to the university. And being an educated family, this is not like today that you can take a year sabbatical, such things did not exist. You finish school, you must go to the university. This is a time in India, 70s, if you miss out 1 year, that means maybe you'll be on the street. That's only two options. Either you're well educated, you're on the street, there is no in-between other options. That's the mindset at least. So, I said, I don't want to go to the university, I will educate myself. Because anyway, I didn't like what they were saying in the school. So a higher level of that in the university I won't like. So I said, I'll educate myself. And you won't believe, I thought people who supposed to be my friends, my parents, my loved ones, everybody started looking at me, I have done something, some crime. It's like I've done something against them. I only said, I'll educate myself. Suddenly everything became different. Suddenly everybody is looking at me like I'm some strange creature who is not doing whatever he's supposed to do. So this 1 year I spent in the Mysore University library. Every day, library opens at 9 AM, I was the first customer. It closes at 8 PM, I was the last one to leave. I was a… why am I telling you all this? In the moment. So, I know these days this generation can't eat a full stomach, but I would normally eat 2 times of what anybody eats. But I never put on weight, there was so much activity. Every day I'm cycling 40-50 kilometers, I'm swimming, I'm climbing trees, I'm doing things. Whatever I eat, I'm always hungry. So I'm a big eater. This 1 year, you won't understand this unless you know how voracious I was. 1 whole year, I didn't eat lunch, which was a huge achievement for me. I would stuff myself with as much breakfast as possible and entire day in the library, 8 o'clock I come home and then eat. This may look funny today because today I have only 1 meal a day. At that time, it was such a big thing because however big the breakfast is, by 10:30, 11 I'm hungry. I remain hungry till 8 PM, which was a huge thing for me. Today it's very simple for me to be without food. So I read all kinds of things, from Homer to Kalidasa, to popular mechanics, to National Geographic, this, that, all kinds of things. Nothing in particular, simply literature, philosophy, geography. Geography always fascinated me, so lot about the world and the planet. 1 year went by like this. When the next academic year started coming, drama started at home. You know, initially your father tries to put his pressure, it doesn't work, and then the final armor is, mother, tears will come. Then you don't know what to do, you have no weapons against that one. So I said, okay, I will join the college, but only if it's English literature. I said, what will you do reading poetry? What will you do? My father, being a physician, said, you must… I've got the seat ready for you, get into the medical college, you'll do well. I said, no, doctor, no. Then he says, okay, do engineering. Then I said, this is not right. When I said no to doctor, if you had told me become a veterinary doctor, Ayurvedic doctor, this doctor, which doctor, something, I would look at it. I say no to doctor, you say engineering. This is no, this doesn't go well with me. So I said, no, literature or I'm going back to the library. So they said, okay. So I went there, joined Mysore University. Teachers come with huge notes, generally handwritten notes, and they're reading it and ask everybody to write down. Entire class is writing. On those days it's fountain pens. They make noise, kar, 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 kar. 30, 40 people writing kar, 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 it just irritates me. I said, this is not it. See, that notes, whoever gave you that notes, you give it to us, we'll photocopy it and give it back to you. We don't have to come, you don't have to come. But I have a billion questions. Is somebody going to answer damn questions that I have? I have a cloud of questions walking with me wherever I go. Whoever I find, if I think this guy can answer, I'll throw 10 questions at him. So I want to ask somebody questions that I have, but no, they thought these questions are too much trouble. Then I made a deal with them, that they will give me my attendance and I will stay out and not ask questions. So I generally parked myself in the university garden, we had a huge garden. I planted myself under a tree. Then to my amazement I found, people started coming to me. Education problems, money problems, boyfriend-girlfriend problems, all kinds of problems. Then I discovered everybody had a problem. I was the only freako who didn't have a problem. I was trying to think up a problem for myself, what is my problem? It's not that everything is going fantastic, but I never saw them as problems, but everybody labels ordinary situations as problems. Simply situations. Some situations we know how to handle, some situations we don't know how to handle, so what the hell about it? But every situation they cannot handle, they give it a problem title. And that problem festers and multiplies in their mind. So people coming to me with all kinds of problems. I heard variety of problems for these 3 years I spent in the garden. And I made a check, once a month I went and checked if they are keeping their end of the deal with the attendance. So why I'm saying this to you is, we are making a problem out of everything. See, never before, materially, physically, life has been as good as it's today. Hello? But this generation has become the most whining generation ever on the planet. Small things, big things, everything whining, simply because they're taking such strong positions on everything. There is… youth means you must be open. You've not taken any position in your life yet.
Yes.
The best thing about youth, being youthful is, you're not too conceited, you've not taken a position, you don't belong to this or that, you're open. That is the best part of being youthful. But today I see people have taken strong positions about everything in the world. Once you take such positions, you will naturally create huge problems in your mind. What for are you taking such positions? This is a time to explore, this is a time to learn, this is a time to come to a broader level of understanding and perception. This is not a time to take positions, I'm this or that. They've even… by the time they're 18, they belong to some political party. It should not be so. Till you get out and find your way in the world, till then you must just soak up as much life as possible. Just see tomorrow what really works and you support that, what works for you and for everybody around you. Taking strong positions, the moment you take strong positions, the openness of your mind is lost. Once your mind is not open, suffering is inevitable. How else it'll be? Who's that guy?
Thank you very much.